Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today I have a new Sézane order. So recently they released a new fall, autumn, winter collection, and then I had to have a look because I was looking for some new pieces and everything. And the last time I ordered, beginning of July, I found a lot of great things, including this little top. And you were all very helpful in helping me to decide what to keep or not. And so I thought, hey, I'm gonna show you again what I ordered, and let's see together what I think about it. Maybe some pieces I think I know I'm probably not gonna keep them, some I think I know I'm gonna keep them, and a lot of them I'm not really sure, and so I'm looking for your opinions on them. So let's get started. The first thing I have is this little red pullover. Hop hop hop. I will put below in here the names and prices, and below I will put links to the articles in case you like them. So there's this little pullover. It's red. I like red. It's also a trend for this autumn winter, so why not go again for it. As you can see on the video where I tried it, I liked a lot the fit on the body. I like also that you have these little buttons here that you could open, so to make it a different style in the front. But I'm not a big fan of the sleeves. You see, I don't know why they have this kind of shape. It's not the only article you will see. I will show you. There's also another one which has this kind of sleeves. And I don't know, it just feels extremely weird. And I'm definitely not a fan. So, although I liked it as a whole, I think the sleeves are no-go for me. I don't know. You can always tell me what you think. My mind is not always 100% made. I'm always up for good advice and opinions and everything. Then let's stay with the pullovers. Then I have several of these little pullovers. So I have this one in this nice pink fuchsia color. I like also in the autumn winter to wear a bit color, and I think this is a great one. This is also the kind of color that normally suit me. I don't know what you think on the video, but I think it looks good. I picked the XS. And I think it's still too big. I think I should go for XXS. What do you think? What do you think about the size, about the color? Because I'm considering maybe just sending this one back and getting it one size smaller. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Then I have, let me look. Yeah, I have the same one but in white. Same problem. I did not even make a video of it because, I mean, no, I made a video of this, yeah, but I mean, you will see it's just too big, and it's even more obvious that it's too big in this color. And this one, I don't think I will necessarily go for one size smaller, unless you think it's really worth it. I don't know. I have not many white tops actually for the winter. I have one white pullover which is round necked, and so I thought maybe something a bit different. I like the buttons, right? The detail on the button is very nice. I'm just not 100% sure. And also, let me check again. I think it's mohair and alpaca, the composition of these pullovers. But let me check exactly. Super Kid mohair, alpaca, and 26% of polyamide. And it feels slightly. It's not. I mean, I will say it's not the softest to the skin, which also makes me hesitate unless it's really, really, really nice. I don't know if it's worth going for it. Then, still pullovers. Unfortunately, as you can see in the video, still too big. I have this little one. I love the color. Look, it's just such, I don't feel like it's a color you see that often, and I found it really nice. I don't know what you think. I think it was looking quite okay on me, but it's too big. This is one where I would also maybe consider taking it smaller if it's still available. This is the XS. I could maybe send it back and get the XXS if the color is really worth it. I think it's nice. I'm just not 100% sure. And last time, in my last haul, you had so many very interesting insight about color and so on. And I tried to do a few tests, and but I get so weird results. I have to try again. Then I had it in white too. I was really trying to find a white one, a bit different than the one I already have. This one I did not even film it. It was really obviously much too big, and it's also a bit round neck. So this, I'm almost certain I'm gonna send this one back. Okay, then I have this one. Hopala. As always, you will see on the video how it looks like. I found it really cool because I like this little pattern it has, you know, it's nice. It's also cotton, it's thick but not too thick. But yeah, as you can see on the video, I don't know what the idea was behind these sleeves, to be honest. Especially since I don't have the feeling that it was particularly a trend for this fall. I mean, at least I did not see it anywhere as a trend. Big shoulder, yeah, but big like sleeves here, I don't know. I don't understand why they did that, and I'm very sad because I really like the style, but it's first I think a tiny bit too big, and secondly the sleeves, it's really not okay. Then still with the top, I ordered a lot of tops. This is I think one of the singles I like the most with Sézane, so that's why I order always a lot. Maybe you recognize them. So I love their silk shirt. I love them. In my last video, I ordered several of them, ended up keeping several too. This time I ordered only this one. It's this very nice kind of dark forest green a bit, which I found also very pretty. Not a color you see so often. I like also the details, the embellishments on the collar. I own a white one from them with the same embellishments, and I tend to wear it under a pullover or something like this. And this one I feel like I could also just wear it as it is, not necessarily under a pullover, and with this nice embellished collar. I think it's a bit different. I don't know, I have a feeling that I like it and I'm thinking about keeping it. On the other hand, I'm not 100% sure whether the color is really that nice on me. And you know, sometimes when you tried a lot of things and nothing fits you, which is kind of what happened with all these pullover, which were either too big or the sleeves were weird, then you reach a point where you really want to find something that will suit you, that you could keep. And I don't know if this is what I'm falling into with this one. Like, yeah, am I really like, oh, I would really like to keep it just because I want to keep at least something out of this huge order. I mean, we're not over, but all these pullover now were all not okay, and or is it actually looking really nice? I don't know. You will, I guess, tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm looking forward to reading your opinions. And then I still have two tops, although they are slightly different. They're qualified as jacket. It's the same one that I ordered in two colors. It's this little jacket. Opala. It's a bit different from my usual style. This is not typically the kind of thing I would normally wear, but I found that it looks nice and cool, and I wanted to try something a bit different maybe. I like that they are a bit cropped because I'm small, so I like that. I don't think, I mean, I showed you a version where I wear it open, and I don't think I like that so much. I think I would rather wear it kind of as a pullover top, closed, and I think it looks a bit better, but I'm still a bit unsure because I think it's a bit wide, and although it's cropped, and it's not cropped, but it's rather short, it's not very long. I don't know if it's not a bit too wide, and I'm not sure it's very flattering, basically. And so I'm really hesitating. Again, I really like the color, beautiful color on this one. And the second one that you're gonna also see in the video, it is very, very beautiful. It's kind of a very dark red. It's not this wine Bordeaux color, but it's in between red and this wine Bordeaux color, and I found it really pretty. I don't own anything in this color, I think, and yeah, I find it really nice for the autumn winter. I think it's also the kind of color that suits me well, but again, I don't know about the shape. I don't know what you think. I'm really hesitating. I mean, the quality is nice. It's actually quite heavy. I can tell you the materials. It's 100% wool, merino wool. So I mean, it's good quality. It's nice. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know about the cut. Then I have a pant. which is, I don't often order pants. I think it's the first time I'm actually ordering and trying a pant from Sézane. Uh, and there's little white things on it. I don't know if you will see. This comes from the pullovers, which is also one thing I maybe don't like so much about this kind of materials, alpaca and mohair. They tend to leave this little white thingy everywhere, and it's extremely annoying. So, actually, yes, that will definitely be against taking them in white. In the darker color, I think it's not so much of a problem. So you can still tell me what you think about the darker colors in smaller sizes. But I found this extremely cool, this style. My husband looked at me and he's not a fan. But you know, I mean, I value his opinion, but ultimately sometimes I make my own fashion choices, right? So yeah, I find it nice. But I think it does not suit me very well. The legs are quite wide. I don't have very long legs, so this is not necessarily the most flattering. I wear heels, but not extremely high heels. And also with the kids, I tend to wear a bit less heels. And I feel like this is something so that it will look nice on me, will call for really high heels to really elongate my legs and elongate my silhouette. I like how it falls on the waist. I like especially that on the back there's not this weird gap that you get with some pants. I think it's a bit too small. It's really very well fitted and not so well fitted. So at the waist up, I think it looks very nice. Then on the hip, a bit lower, I think it's a bit tight. I think my hips are a bit too broad for that pant. And then the legs, they are broad, and I think I'm a bit too small. So I think that's a pass. I don't think this is very flattering on me, which is a pity because I really like this style, and as I said, I like it makes a beautiful waist. And so if you may be taller than me and have maybe not so broad hips, then that could, I mean, it's beautiful, and the quality is, I mean, it's looking really nice. And then I tried some dresses. I always try some dresses. They never fit me, and I keep trying because they look so pretty. And I did it again. I tried again some dresses. I mean, it was not that bad. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. So I had it's the same dress, same print, but two different length and style of dresses. So the first one is a bit of a shorter one. The bottom has a bit of not really ruffles, but it's I don't know. I think you will see on the video what I mean. I like this little pattern, slightly flowers, natural thing, which we saw is a trend for this autumn winter. Yeah, I think it's not so good on me. There's a little belt which I put also. I feel not very comfortable. I think it's a bit too tight at the hip. Although I took a 36, which is normally around my normal size, and I think if I will take it bigger, it will be then definitely too big. Because even though it's a bit tight on the hip, the sleeves are very big. So, yeah, I think it just does not work. Like, it's either one or the other. There's so much light. Let me put that a bit down, then we will have a bit less sun on. Yeah, I think this is better now. And then the second dress I tried in this print is like this. So it has more of a v-neck, is also longer with long sleeves. I really liked it, to be honest. I think it was even the best out of the two. I like the sleeves, they were fine. I think it was maybe a tiny bit tight on the belly waist area, but it was fine, something I could live with. It was not uncomfortable, and I think it did not look too bad either. The one thing though is, I think you can see the v-neck is quite plunging. I mean, it's quite sexy. And well, why not? But at the moment, this is not what I was looking for. If I want a deep v-neck, or I mean, it's not that deep, but you see what I mean, a bit more of a sexy open v-neck dress, I have a few already. So this is not necessarily what I was looking for. And let's say as a kind of everyday autumn winter dress with which I can also go to work, go pick my kids and everything, this is not the best one. I will have to cover myself, I think, sometimes at work in some situations. Also with the kids, you know, you always end up being down and so on. And I can see wardrobe malfunction coming in, and that's not necessarily something I want to have on the playground. So yeah, that's a bit the issue. But if you're looking for this type of a bit nice autumn winter dress for going out, a bit more sexy and so on, this is a pretty one. This is a really pretty one, and yeah, it's just as I said, it's just not exactly what I was looking for. If it would have been a tiny bit more closed, oh, I would have kept it, because then I could have worn it everywhere, everything. It would have been perfect. But now it's yeah, as I said, I already own such dresses, and I don't need one more of them. So I'm a bit sad about it, but that's it. And just, I did not order it because I didn't want to try it, but in case you also like this print a lot, and maybe you don't mind as much as I do. So this dress and this print is 100% viscose. And let me check for the dress. I know the article I'm going to tell you about was 100% viscose, but maybe the dress, yeah, exactly, 100% viscose. And they have a shirt also on the same print, also 100% viscose, which also, to be honest, looks pretty cool. I did not order it for the simple reason that compared to the silk shirts, it's only 5 or 10 euro difference. And I don't know, I feel like for 10 euro difference, I'd rather go for the silk ones. Maybe it's just me who is a bit how to say, a bit like picky on this issue. If you don't mind, and if you, for example, maybe you enjoy viscose and so on, then it looked really pretty. I will put a link to it below also, just in case, if you're interested. And yeah, and that's it, guys. So I think it was quite a lot. I mean, I could go quite fast because unfortunately for the pullovers, most of them were just, I mean, the sleeves were really, I think, in my opinion, a clear no-go. Again, maybe you have a different opinion. I'm curious to hear it, read it rather, in the comments below. But I think for 2 of the pullovers, the sleeves were no-go. Then we had these 4 other pullovers where the white, I think it's definitely not gonna be. And then I have the one in this color, so this kind of brown, no, brown, what am I saying? Green, blue-green color. And I have it also, so the one in pink, which is with a bit more of a V neck style. These ones I could get them maybe one size smaller. The pants, I think it was not working. Then there's the question of the shirt. I think the shirt out of it all is the article I'm the most excited about. And I'm the most thinking I might get it. Although again, I have a little doubt. So that's why I'm looking for your opinions. And then there's the 2 jackets. I think they're also okay. I'm also hesitating whether to keep them. Maybe I could also try them in one size smaller. Because I took them in S, so I could maybe give it a try in XS too, if I'm anyway gonna order maybe some others in a size smaller. And then I think the dresses were not really working. So overall, I think it's not a huge success, unfortunately. I'm still happy because even if at the end I might end up keeping only 1 or 2 articles, it's still that. There is unfortunately not a Sézane shop where I live. So this is why I do these big orders. And then it feels kind of like, you know, if you go in the shop and then you pick all the articles where you're like, ah, that could work, that could work, that could work. And then you go and you try them. And of course, not everything is going to work out at the end. But if at least a few of them work, then yeah, that's still that taken. So yeah, that's it, guys. I can't wait to read your opinions in the comment below. And yeah, I wish you a very nice day wherever you are. And I will put here another video in case you have not seen it yet. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more of my channel, then you can click here to subscribe to this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.